What's going on, folks? TJ Lauerman, aka ThatSportsGamer here. We are back with another episode of Bullpen Banter. As always, I'm joined by my associate, none other than Millennium OS.
What's going on, guys?
Chris, how's it going?
Can't complain, obviously. Building up the squad for Diamond Dynasty, getting some of that XP, trying to get to that 99 pool holes.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that. I can complain. May I complain?
Sure.
So, back in the day, there was this flashback Madison Bumgarner card.
Right.
I don't know if you've heard about this.
I have the rookie flashback, correct?
Yep, the 2010 Madison Bumgarner card. I had this card for a long time. Never used it. Saw a couple of weeks ago, probably, maybe like 2 months now? Maybe a month?
Right.
So he was going for like 12 grand and just sitting on my bench. I was like, I'm going to make some coins over here. Get rid of this.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It took me forever to sell him for 12 grand. Like, nobody wanted to buy him for 12 grand. Then I see a tweet.
Why would they?
I know. He's all right. Nothing really great. Got some good stamina, some good ratings. Nothing in the 80s. A bunch of 70s, a couple high 70s. So yeah, sold this card. And I was like, all right, cool. Never have to think about this card again. Then I see a tweet from one Nicholas Livingston. I believe it's his name. I'm going to pull it.
Just Nick? I don't know that it's Nicholas.
Let's
Let's go with Nick.
I'm going to go with Nicholas. The patron saint of MLB The Show. St. Nicholas, I would like to call him. He had a tweet on August 11th. If you have or know someone who has the rookie Madison Bumgarner card that was leaked in a pack a while ago, check your missions. So then I was like, wait, there was a rookie Madison Bumgarner card that wasn't supposed to be out there?
Right.
And I was like, hey, I have a rookie Madison Bumgarner rookie card. And then I realized I had sold it. And now that Bumgarner can go to the nice Bumgarner. And I'm kind of upset now.
So now, the rookie Bumgarner, as of this weekend, has a mission to get to the, I think it's a postseason flashback Bumgarner? Or is it the...
I'm going to assume it's that postseason one, that 99 overall.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it definitely goes to the 99. I just didn't know if it was a postseason or an actual regular flashback.
Fairly positive. You know what? I can find out right now.
And that postseason, that flashback, that 99 flashback is, while the K number isn't great, it is a really, really good card. When you get 99 hits over 9 and 99 BB over 9 on any card, especially a starting pitcher with high stamina, it's pretty good.
Yeah, 49 power versus righties, 47 power versus lefties. Just saying.
And he's a 5-pitch guy. You know, your normal fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. I have the live series Bumgarner. I believe a bunch of people do at this point.
Yep, me too.
Everyone that knows him, he's got really good pitches. His slider and curveball go well together. His 4-seam, 2-seam go well together. So,
yeah,
that's a good card.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very upset that I don't have him. I am 16-7 with the live Bumgarner.
Nice.
102 whip.
Actually, Bumgarner is in my current rotation.
Yep.
Even through the rebuild, Bumgarner has kept there with a couple other decent guys. So,
yeah. Oh, speaking of rotation, I did pick up a new player. That would be none other than the one and only Max Scherzer.
Oh, did you? He is one of the other ones in my rotation.
Yeah.
He is the only gentleman in my rotation starting pitcher that does not have a 2-seam or a cutter.
Yeah, I do kind of wish he had one more pitch. Maybe a 2-seam. Maybe the sinker that he used to have in previous years. But no, he doesn't have.
But the thing that I like with him, though, is that his changeup off of his 4-seam and slider with his pitching animation is extremely has a lot of deception built into it. So that's the one reason I keep him around, because he's got a high K over 9 to go along with the high hits over 9. The only reason he's a 94 and not like a 95, 96 is because his home runs over 9 is so low.
Which we know
doesn't affect gameplay.
Exactly.
He's got a high clutch number, which helps him with runners in scoring position. So there you go.
But much like real life, I've had huge problems with him letting up home runs.
I think I can't think about if it was him that I had the issue with or when I was using Jimenez. One of the two of them was giving me home run issues. Now, granted, they were 1-run home runs. They were solo home runs. Didn't have to worry about, with runners on base. But since then, yeah, he's my 4-starter right above Lester, right underneath Bumgarner. So
someone else I just picked up also, but now I'm trying to flip him because I bought him too soon in the cycle. Was a flashback Daniel Hudson.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Did not realize he had just come out.
Right, so you probably paid a premium for a pitcher that is probably not worth the money that you paid for him.
Yeah, I paid like seven something for him. So I'm going to try to sell him because you can get like 9,600 for him right now. So I'm going to try to sell him and then try to buy him back in a couple days, a little cheaper. I think I like about him the Vulcan change.
Yes, a pitch not many people get to see, a lot like the circle change.
Yeah, so I think he will be a nice guy to add to my rotation. He's a 90 overall, so what he's going to do for me is he's going to replace the...
Oh, you mean Ian Kennedy, not the
Ian
Daniel
Kennedy.
Hudson, right?
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. Daniel Hudson is he a middle reliever in this game now?
I believe so. At the live series, as at that point.
Yeah, you're correct. So yeah, he's going to replace. I don't know if he's going to replace DeGrom. No, I guess DeGrom would stay there. He's going to replace like Blyleven, Jack Morris, Corey Kluber area of starters for me.
Yeah, the Gaylord Perry, Jack Morris, Burt Blyleven, we've already discussed. The pitch mix, while they're good, they're really good at like one thing, and that's it. And if that one thing fails you, you're done for the game. You're into your bullpen for the rest of the game. So you definitely want to have somebody that you can rely on for more than 1 or 2 pitches. You want to have mostly at least 3+ pitches to work with, and you want to be able to use at least 2 strategies with a pitcher. Mm-hmm. So,
So, you been doing anything crazy in the show recently?
Not really. Picked up the Jonathan Papelbon that you already had from the Red Sox.
95.
The 95 Papelbon, which I didn't think I was gonna like. But his splitter and slider combination make me like him, pitching with him a lot more than I thought I was. Mm-hmm. I've been actually playing a lot of online head-to-head Diamond Dynasty. I'm up to like a 1650 right now for rating. So, yeah, and just kind of rebuilt my bullpen around. I was having fun with it because I built a lineup that's pretty much 70-plus discipline while I'm grinding for pull holes. Mm-hmm. So, in the meantime, I built a bullpen with Drew Smiley, who I love because of the 2-seam cutter combination. I picked up the flashback K-Rod. I picked up what I think might be one of the better right-handed relievers in the game for me, and that was the flashback 92 Fernando Rodney.
Nice. He's got the circle change, right? Or he's got a circle
change. Yeah. Oh, no, you're right. He's got a 96 mile an hour 2-seamer, 96 mile an hour 4-seamer, an 86 mile an hour circle, and an 86 mile an hour slider. Now, normally, what's the rule for pitchers when we talk about speeds?
We want 4 levels of speed.
Yeah, this, unfortunately, you get 2, but his 2-seamer circle change combination is so good.
Yeah, coming out of the hand, you're going to have no idea which one it is.
Exactly. And he's got a funky windup. And the other thing that I've really worked on, specifically because of pitchers like him, and I also picked up the flashback Jason Mott, which we'll talk about just real quickly in 1 second. Mm-hmm. I've learned to go back to pitching inside. I think you saw a tweet that I said not too long ago, a couple days ago.
Yeah.
That said, the only real pro tip, I'm not great head-to-head. I think we've already established I'm not the best online player. But what makes up for me is relearning how to pitch the inside corner, either lefty versus righty or righty versus lefty. Right. And being able to jam guys. And even, like I said, righties if you have a good two-seamer against other righties. But that notwithstanding, you can throw 4-seam fastballs on the very inside corner and even off the corner, and I see so many people swing at them, thinking they're going to hit this bomb to left field and jamming it on a pop up to third base. And then once you get people so concerned with that inside corner, with your fastball, your cutter, or even just then you start to throw your two seamer where it drags back over the inside corner of the plate, and then they're wide open to the outside off speed, which I love. So,
yeah, I also bolstered my bullpen. I picked up Andrew Miller and Aroldis Chapman over the last couple days. Just so I had more lefties. I felt like I was always I would have Zach Britton, and he was kind of my only lefty.
yeah,
They would keep wanting to throw Tony Watson in there. I just feel like he's not really that effective. So yeah, I picked up those guys. As you can see, if you're looking at my screen, I have like a all Indians team right now,
right.
trying to grind out those innings. I think I have. I'm close, real close. I forget what it is. Also, got a little crazy. Packed a rookie Tulo buying a 20-pack bundle.
I saw that. Probably, and you know what? It's not even probably the best shortstop in the game is that prime Tulowitzki. So when I saw that and didn't realize you had done it, I was super excited for you because that's a huge pull.
Yeah, 152 innings from the Indians being done.
Oh, so you're like 2 games.
You're done. Is that the other Gaylord Perry?
I think so.
I kind of want to try that. I've realized that I'm pretty good at that one Gaylord Perry, so I wonder if I will be better with a better ranked one.
Right.
I don't know if that's true. But I too have been working on the new Captain Store, which we can talk about real quick. They've added levels ranks 40 and 50 into the Captain Store, and the main guys are, I think the two that stand out most right now in the David Ortiz store is a Ted Williams. That's a 99 overall, kind of nasty looking card.
Yep.
99 contact versus righties, 99 power versus righties, 92 contact versus lefties, 71 power versus lefties. It's a pretty nuts card.
Yep.
That's the one I am slowly but surely working my way up to. And the one you are working on is
in the Rizzo store, the Albert Pujols, which may be the best pure hitting player in the game. He's 94 contact versus righties, 99 contact versus lefties, 94 power versus righties, 97 power versus lefties, 96 vision, which during this discipline grind that I've been doing, I've been using Ozzie Smith as my shortstop. And I'm starting to realize just how important vision is.
Especially online, it's super frustrating when you face someone with high vision.
Right, because you just sit there and you keep throwing pitch after pitch. Eventually, online players make mistakes. And I've noticed that a lot with them, either with the meter or a lot of people are, getting used to the analog meter. Whatever they're doing, they make mistakes, and I always see something come across like the middle of the plate, or they throw a fastball, they want to try to go high, and it kind of drifts out towards the middle a little bit. So
yeah, it gets real frustrating,
right,
facing guys like that.
And the best part about this card, I know it's at first base, which is kind of strong in the game for hitting, but it's at 86 fielding as well at first base, which for me is great because that's that validates his bat with a glove as well. So I'm all about that.
Yeah, I like the Pujols. The only thing is I'm going with the Ted Williams because he has a little bit more flexibility, being that he can play either outfield position.
Right.
And Pujols, you're kind of locked in at first. Obviously, you're going to play him because he's amazing.
Right.
But I like that Williams gives you a little bit more flexibility out there. Question from the chat is from Shuddy43. He wants to know, you say Tulo is the best shortstop in the game. Is that including over the A-Rod?
Yes. I think Tulo is better than the A-Rod. Not by much. I like the Tulo better due to the fielding. The fielding is definite upgrade. The Tulo has higher vision by just a little bit. He has a 99 contact versus lefties, whereas A-Rod's more about the power. The one place A-Rod does have a huge advantage is the speed. He's a huge stolen base threat. But I like Tulo's defense, and that little extra contact for me puts him over the Seattle A-Rod. Just for me. I think so Matt Foley in the chat says you can never even attempt a dive with Tulo. I haven't experienced that, so I don't have the Tulo. Maybe you'll figure that out as it goes.
Yeah,
TJ.
Yeah, he's only got 50 durability, so I could see that ending up being a problem, but we'll just have to kind of wait and see on that one.
Right.
I feel like offensively he's more Tulo's more. I was gonna say he's more in line with the Texas one, but no, he's there. He's right there with the Seattle one.
Yeah, the Texas one has much lower contact than either the Seattle A-Rod or the Tulowitzki.
Yeah, the nice thing about the A-Rod is that he's got speed. Well, more speed, 88 speed and
81 stealing. Oh yeah, he absolutely can. He absolutely can just steal bases, whenever he wants. So,
yeah. Shetty 43 says Pujols could possibly play third, but it would be a risk. Yeah, I mean, I've been really timid about playing guys super out of position.
Yeah, I'm you know me, I'm completely out on the out of position. I will not do it. I can't do it because the first error that goes there, I just flip out. It's like there's no reason for this. So,
you can't. That Pujols is not in the store. I did not realize that.
No. Yeah, you have to go either into the inventory or to the captain sort of see it because it's not a sellable card.
Yeah. The Pujols is 86 fielding at first base. I don't know what the hit is, what the percentage hit is moving up to third. So I guess it would be 20% off of that and then maybe more, right?
Right.
Because it's 5% if it's secondary, 20% if it's not.
Well, it's 40%. It's 40% on the non, I thought. I thought it was 40, not 20.
I thought it was 20, but maybe I'm wrong.
I thought
it was 5. You get a 5% hit on a secondary position,
right?
And then, no matter what, it's another 20% off if it's nothing. But then there was like flexibility between if it was like if your second baseman's moving a short, or if your shortstop's moving a third. But then if you're like catcher's moving to center field, I thought that's when it was like the huge hit.
I'll look into it exactly. I thought it was 40% off the bat. And then you get a little bit of that taken off if it's like short to second or something like that. So, and someone mentioned about Miggy playing third base in the chat. If you're talking about live series Miggy, he's got third base as a secondary, so 5% of that 77, he's still above 70. So that's not where and Shuddy, I know that's not what you meant, but kind of what we're talking about is that moving him would be completely out of position for Pujols.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, which is weird that they don't have. Remember, he played like left field that one year and some third. Did he play third? I know he played like left.
Actually, one of Pujols' flashbacks, I believe, can play third base. If you go to his Cardinals was his Cardinals flashback? I thought there was a flashback.
Should be a rookie flashback, right?
Yeah, let me see here. I'm in the Cardinals.
Yeah, the Cardinals rookie flashback has third base as a primary and left field as a secondary.
Right. There you go. So that one actually can play. Actually,
kind of a beast card.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is he like the best third base card?
No. I would say that goes to. Oh, I just had it in my head.
Schmidt or Cabrera.
Actually, there's the flashback Miggy for the Tigers is a third baseman.
Yeah, he's got a little more contact versus lefties, but Pujols has better feeling. It's trade off.
The flashback Miggy?
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I'm looking at it right now. Flashback Miggy has.
You're right.
He's got 99 contact versus lefties. First off, this card is ridiculous.
Yes.
But yeah, the Pujols has only 71 contact versus lefty.
Yep, gotcha.
Which is weird. You would think he would have higher,
But yeah, so in my estimation, I like the Cabrera better, even though the Pujols has better defense, specifically because of that contact versus lefties. Because if I'm paying for a 95 plus card, I don't want to have to worry about platooning it in any way. And when you get up into the CS, the Championship Series, when it moves up to Hall of Fame, I don't know that 70 contact is going to do it.
Yeah, but you still got 99 power or 94 power.
I agree.
I feel like With 94 power and 82 vision, I think you're still going to be fine.
I mean, looking at this, 98 contact, 99 contact, 96 power, 99. I mean, that's pretty insane for that Mickey.
But he's taking hits on speed. He's taking hits on fielding. He's taking hits on reaction. Do you know what that is? This is the same problem we have at first baseman.
Yeah, you and I actually flipped on this for this Miggy card. Is that I would rather have this Miggy card than anything else.
Don't get me wrong. Well, you know what I would rather have? I would rather have, like, in semi-affordability, I would rather have the Pujols at first. And is there not a Miguel Cabrera? I mean, I would almost rather have the Cabrera live card play first.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no, like, real beast first baseman that you can go out and get.
I mean, Pujols.
Well, yeah, but that one you can't buy.
What about let's talk since we're talking about speed and contact and all this other. What about Mike Schmidt?
What about him?
What would you say to Mike Schmidt over the two of them? Solely based on two things. The fact that he has 95, 97 for his power, even though you're looking at 59, 82 for his contact.
And 62 vision, so that's not going to help you a ton out there.
So, yep, 57 speed, so he's not a slug. But the fielding stats are all above 90.
Fielding stats are legit, I'm not going to lie. I don't know. That 59 contact scares me. Especially with 60. If we're talking about at a championship level,
right?
I don't think Mike Schmidt plays.
Wow, you don't think Mike Schmidt plays over?
Okay, here's my. Can I rephrase my question?
Sure.
Are we building the team? Who is this? Is this the guy? This is the guy on the team. This is the guy.
Schmidt, the guy? No,
this is a guy. This is a guy.
Schmidt's number two. Schmidt's number two. If you had one other superstar you could put on the team,
then I'll take Schmidt. If Schmidt is the guy, no,
okay.
Can't do it.
Yeah, my thing with Schmidt is he can play back and legitimately never have to worry about a bunt again.
Yeah, the Schmidt's not hitting 4-4. He might hit. He might hit 4-4. I'd want him to. No, I don't think so.
Right.
I would rather have. I mean, I'd rather have Pujols or Cabrera, I think, in that situation.
Right. Well, I'm okay with that. I'd be.
I feel like those guys could be the guy. These guys could be your four guy, and you don't have to worry. I don't know. Toss up. If you have them all, you're way happy, right?
I mean, you got to catch them all, right?
Sounds like a plan. Yeah. So you get that Pujols, so you put him at first. You get this Cabrera, you put him at third. It works. You get them both. Put Pujols at halves. He's the left fielder, right? Well, you can get all three. You can put Schmidt at first, Cabrera at third, Pujols in left. Okay. How's that sound?
I'm all in for that.
That's a $400. That's like a $480,000 or $480,000 stub play.
I'm all in.
Okay.
I'll have next week.
All right. Let's talk about the recent roster update. How's that sound?
Go for it.
This week we got some new cards, some that I didn't realize, like the Ian Kennedy.
You didn't realize that?
Oh, I think mine is the low one. So if you guys want to help me out and buy the Ian Kennedy that's at 96.45, that'll help me out.
I'm on it. I'm on it, guys.
I mean, if you did, that'd be huge. I'm not gonna lie.
So, second question here. Let's look at this roster update.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why is everybody hating on Bryce Harper?
Because Bryce Harper is not playing well right now, and half of it is that players won't pitch to him anymore.
True.
But half of it is he's legitimately not hitting well when they do.
True.
So it's unfortunate, but
I feel like he deserves a little more leeway than he's getting.
I don't know, because he's never been like, he's always been power first during his career. I mean, don't get me wrong, he hits for contact, but it's always been the power comes first, the contact comes after that. Never been a high vision guy, has always had his fair number of strikeouts. He's good defensively, those numbers haven't changed. He's got speed, doesn't really steal, although in his last update, they did up his steal number from like 20 to 33. He still has the power numbers, they're not as elite, but he's not hitting elite right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all it is.
Yeah, in real life, I don't disagree.
So what you're saying is that in the show,
I think he
needs to
deserves
get more
a little
leeway,
more leeway
due to his history.
Yeah, I feel like he is. You know, they say, "Oh, this is built on 3 years of data that we've been collecting and."
Remember, it's weighted
time.
more. Even though it's 3 years, it's weighted more to this year.
Yeah,
there is weight to this year,
right? But he's been a beast for 2 years, right?
Since June 1st, he's hitting 228. He's got a 340 OBP, 247 BABIP, and 7 home runs in 55 games, which is 241 plate appearances.
So it's like Mark Teixeira's whole season. He's done.
Yeah,
he's done better than Mark Teixeira since June 1st, and I'm talking about Mark Teixeira's whole year.
Right. So that's what I'm saying, though, is so in 241 plate appearances, he's got 35 walks, which is something that we know he's going to get. He's going to get some of the most walks in the league. That's why his OBP is so high. His OPS for Bryce Harper is 707 right now. That's not Bryce Harper. That's not 90s. That's high 80s. That's low gold.
All right, we can do that, and then I'll go pick him up and do
He's
that. He's
slugging 366.
Hey, man. Just like A-Rod, man, you can't expect him to put up numbers when he's not getting at bats.
I mean, this is not like this has been since June 1st. When you include May, he's slugging 365. He's got a 732 OBP. This is his entire year. This has not been this has been constant.
He was all right in the beginning.
Well, and like I said, the problem is
that Cubs thing screwed him up real bad.
Well, yeah, I think the problem is that everybody, like I said, when you don't get pitches, you don't see pitches, you don't get that repetition.
Mm-hmm.
Then
unless you're Barry Bonds,
right? Unless you're Barry. Well, Barry Bonds is a freak.
Yeah.
So,
freak of nature?
Freak mark? Yeah, maybe.
Discuss that later.
Asterisk.
Can we talk about 2 guys that I love? And by 2, I mean 1.
Go for it.
Mookie Betts, folks. 92 overall. Yep. Keeps on creeping.
Looks real good at second base, doesn't he?
Love him. 85 contact versus righties. That didn't change. What he got was more power versus righties, more power versus lefties.
Right.
More vision. Lost a little bit of discipline. Does discipline matter? No, right?
No. Well, I mean, for check swings.
Cool. Got more fielding, so if you do play him at second, you're not losing as much.
Yeah, and that reaction time, too. As an infielder, the reaction time plays high, too.
Yep. And he's got a bump in his steal. So if you do the auto steal, that's good.
He's 4-tool. Yeah. He's a 4-tool, legit 4-tool player. Like, not like just, hey, here's the 4 tools. He's pretty good.
Which tool are you not giving him?
The arm. He doesn't have the arm.
Good call. All right, I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, so that's the only tool that I can see it doesn't have. So,
which is why it's okay. You can hide him at second.
Well, yeah, exactly. You can put him at second. You're gonna lose a couple of double plays, some of the harder double plays, not the easy ones.
Yeah, but, you know what? I've actually noticed that a lot when you're trying to turn it, especially with the meter.
Right.
It gets real questionable sometimes.
Yep, and that's where and if you want to test that, you don't believe that arm affects those double plays. Put Jonathan Scope at second base for 1 game. He's got a 90 arm strength. You will see the difference. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah, love Mookie Betts. Very happy that he's finally getting some of these upgrades that he deserves. Plus, he's playing.
Shuddy, I want to answer you, by the way, in the chat.
Go ahead.
I want to answer about the FedEx delivers Madden, but we'll talk about that later.
Sure.
Like offline.
All right.
Maybe post show.
With Mookie Betts' inside edge right now, he's getting +9 to all the stats, making him a 97 overall.
Oh my god!
I play him in center, and I don't hate it.
He's got the speed. He's got the speed and reaction time.
He's like a way better Kenny Lofton. Kenny Lofton's got no arm.
Absolutely.
So he can track the balls down. The only problem you're going to have is his plays at the plate.
Right, exactly. And if that's the case, you use your Tulo with your high arm strength, and you do the relay.
Got to hit that cutoff, man.
Exactly.
Who else we got getting? We got a new Jake Peavy card.
I want that card.
I kind of want it.
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
Do the pitch mix, the cut circle change.
You got.
I love that.
You got things moving every direction. You're hitting low 90s. You're hitting high 80s. You're hitting low 80s. You're hitting mid 70s.
Look at that curveball. Yeah, that 76 mile an hour curveball is beastly.
Dude, 90 break, 90 control on your slider.
Does anyone know, is that a mission card or is that specifically just a prime flashback? There's no mission for it.
I believe it's just. I don't believe there was
I
another
didn't
one
see a
that came out.
rookie. That's why I was asking. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't believe anything else. Ooh, there's a Rob Sigmund card.
Matt Foley in the chat. When you say throws too slow, are you talking about the Peavy? If you're talking about the Peavy, dude, might go for TJ, but if you're above 90, I'm good. Like I said, Jared Weaver is an exception for me. I will throw him in there, but like if you can throw 92 and then drop off to 76, the problem is too many people get used to that 96 mile an hour fastball and start to rely on it. I've watched Chesty play, Chesty's Ghost, who is one of the top players. I've watched Pitching Rebel. It's not about speed for them. It's not about the fire for them. It's about placement, movement, and fooling people and deception. Yeah. That's what you got to start learning. And if you learn that, you are going to climb the ranks so much faster than relying on a 96 mile an hour fastball up high all the time. Because those guys will destroy that high fastball.
Yeah, and he's got this Peavy's got 4 different speeds, and the two pitches that are the same speed both break opposite ways. So
yep,
it's gonna be nasty. I've been seeing the price coming down, so I'm pretty pumped about this card.
Yeah, if that gets down, if the buy gets down around 30, I'm in.
Much like that Chase Utley card that came out at his launch price, not really worth it. As that Chase Utley continues to drop, I think he becomes a more valuable card.
Yeah, he is sitting at 31 right now. 31's buy, 38 sell. His power versus lefty. I mean, no, you know what? I take that back.
But I mean, compared to like Flashback Cano.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He's going to be
Flashback Cano's at 42, and they're pretty much the same stats, except Cano's got a little more.
He's got a little more contact versus right, and he's got a little more contact, but he's got a little more power.
Right. Yeah, but 87, 86 is playable, and 77, 58 I think is better than the Cano against lefties.
Yeah.
So actually, it's about even. So Cano's got more vision,
and actually, Utley's got more speed and steal.
Yeah, I would say Utley can steal a base for you, even though it's 60 speed. That 80 stealing for the auto steals. Yeah, I'd be okay with Utley if he come down below 30. I still think the Cano is way overpriced considering his live series is so close to it.
Yep. Speaking of live series cards, Daniel Murphy card is fire. Can we talk about that for a half a second?
You like the Daniel Murphy card? Yeah.
I'm raking with them. What's he got, like 99 vision out the box? 92? Jesus. He's not. I feel like he should be hitting more home runs. I feel like he needs a power boost a little bit. 74 power. What's he got, like 27 home runs? Does that seem like a 74 power guy?
I'm okay with 74 power because of the contact he has. But that in all of his powers against righties anyway. I think that's true in real life as well.
Yeah, I just feel like I've been hitting a lot of balls into gaps that aren't going out, or just a ton of singles like right up the middle, which I mean is perfect for where I play him in my lineup. That's perfect.
Yeah, he's got 22 home runs right now. So
he's hitting 348.
Yeah, no, his
slugging
contact's
616.
Yeah, so. I'm good with a lot of that. Well, like what he has there with that contact and that vision, and even the clutch, makes him a lot of alley power. So I think that'd be fine. Yeah. And even though his defense isn't great, he can play first and third for you.
Yeah, he gets it done. The card gets it done. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go back. What else? Ryan Braun gets a little bump. New Catfish Hunter card. Is that Catfish Hunter card any good?
I've not heard anything about it yet. I think people kind of stay away from it early because of the cost.
Yeah.
But I mean, four seam slider, curveball change.
Low
nothing really.
What's K? What does K per 9 govern?
What kind of contact you make outside the PCI?
For a pitcher?
Yeah.
Oh, right. It goes against
the batter. Yeah, against the batter. So, I mean, he's definitely a pitch to contact guy.
Only 47 Ks per 9. Which
right.
I feel like that's low.
I mean, his boosting comes from the fact that he got an 82 BB9. 78 hits per 9 is not great. I don't know where he gets the 92 from outside of maybe the fact that he's a 99 stamina.
Yeah, 90 clutch is nice, but
I mean, nothing
jumps off Jumps off the page for me.
Yeah, nothing. It's
Can I really buy
okay.
him for 50 stubs?
I mean, speaking of pitchers that don't really jump off the page, we talked about this earlier, but I want to bring this up from the Captain Store. Did you take a look at the Granky?
I did
By any
not.
chance?
Should I pull that up? Is that what you're saying?
It hurts me what they did to Zach Greinke. I'm sorry I didn't bring this up during the Captain Store real quick, but the man is a 98 overall with a 90. You know what? It has to be the stamina. It has to be the stamina that's keeping him up because 97 stamina, but 72 hits over 9, 77 K over 9, and 77 home runs over 9. I mean, and 75 BB over 9. I just don't get it. I don't understand. That's not a great card.
Yeah.
He's definitely not 480, 50, or 48, 50 tickets and 50 levels against in a Hosmer store.
Well, this is his rookie.
Is it a rookie flashback? Yeah, it must be because he's 25.
So is there? I wonder if there's a prime one on the way, but it would also have to be a 99.
I mean, he's a 98 on his rookie card, so
yeah,
I don't know.
it's weird. Just seems weird. That's why I feel like there's got to be a 99 that's like way better than this coming. But we'll see.
Yep. And then going back to what you said, like with the updates, the Catfish is nothing great. You like the Ian Kennedy? There was a couple other like they released a Chris Young and a closing pitcher Feliz. The Young is just okay. It's great hits over 9 numbers, but doesn't have the pitches to pitch to contact.
I'm talking Chris Young.
So, he is the 85 overall. So he's got, like I said, great hits over 9 numbers. But the problem is when you get to that, he's got a 4-seam slider, change, and curve. That's not pitch to contact.
I feel like that's I hate that combination.
Exactly.
Give me something.
I mean, it's so normal. It's just so generic. But the problem is when you're doing pitch to contact, you need a 2-seamer. You need a cutter. You need something to move the fastball just a couple miles an hour so the guy rolls over it.
And only 48 walks per 9. That's not going to help.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can't. So you're telling me you're going to lower the PCI and then not be able to control the pitch goes.
Yeah. I don't know why. I could not control Johnny Cueto's pitches and got rid of him.
Now,
I don't know why that happened. But just
conversely, the Neftali Feliz closing pitcher flashback. That card looks like hot fire.
This looks pretty beastly, specifically because you're throwing 96, 87, and 79.
Exactly. You throw that curveball with an 80 break, and he's 80 miles an hour off a 96 fastball, which we know will get up to 98, 99. I'm pretty sure Paul Sporer has already and enjoys it very much so.
And it's cheap.
Yeah, dude. That's the best thing about these bullpen arms. The bullpen arms, we always talk about you can't look at overalls. Bullpen is the number one biggest offender of this. You cannot look at overalls in your bullpen because you have very specific things. Like him, like Neftali Feliz, fastball, curveball, big break on the curveball, big fire fastball, high hits over 9. It doesn't matter what the rest of his stuff is. I don't know why he's an 85.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait a couple days. I'm gonna pick this up.
Yeah, you are because
it's cheap now. Like I would consider going and getting it right now.
Yeah.
But wait a couple days, it'll drop a little more. Well, wait till next weekend.
Friday.
Yeah.
Yep, wait till Friday.
It'll drop next, and then I kind of want to like sticky this on my computer.
Yeah, go get you a sticky note. Keep an eye on Neftali Feliz. If the buy now gets down to like that 3,000-4,000 mark,
it's gonna be like 3,800. That's like a steal.
Go get you a Neftali Feliz.
Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to hit on? Aaron Sanchez got +7. Did he come from the bullpen, or are we still messing around with him?
Yeah. Sanchez went back from the bullpen to the starting position.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So there's been a couple of guys that do that.
He's
Grandal got a big live series. Grandal got a big jump.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's been a monster this year at the plate.
I feel like I still rather have a flashback and platoon him. Cargo is starting to go back up. McCutcheon's continuing to go down. Nothing really jumps out at me. I'd like to pick up this Rob Segedin because he went to the same high school as me.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a rookie Hellickson, which I mean, now and that's the other thing is now everyone's going, well, what rookie card might get a mission? Don't start thinking about that. They admitted that they made a mistake with the Bumgarner getting out there. Don't think that every rookie has a mission now.
Yeah, thanks.
Besides Jeremy Helkson, what flashback are you going to get at him?
Should have told me about that because then I would not have sold him.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't think anyone. I don't think they knew at the time. So
Andrew Benintendi, he's supposed to be good, right?
He is one of Boston's top prospects that just got called up. Yeah.
Decent contact. 63 and 54.
Yep.
Decent fielding.
We'll talk about him tonight, I think.
Don't hate him. Zimmerman got pooped on.
Yeah, there really isn't much else. I mean, a bunch of rookies that got called up. See, this is that time of year where you're going to start seeing rookies getting thrown into the game, especially come early September. Yeah, if you have collections you're trying to do, get them done before early September because you're going to start seeing the 40-man get filled up with rookies that got called up.
Ooh,
so be careful of that.
You know who got slapped in this roster update?
I'm going to guess you're going to say... Go ahead. I want to hear you say it.
Jose Bautista.
Yep. Got a big knock.
Whooped. Yep. He took a 9 hit to his contact versus righties, a 21 hit to his contact versus lefties.
Yep.
And 6 hit to his contact versus or power versus lefties.
That's why I'm really glad I'm almost done the Toronto mission,
wow.
which ends up giving you the embody ends up giving you the 95 Batista, or maybe not 95, maybe 94, but with the flashback Batista, because this Batista got destroyed.
Yeah, that's not good right now.
Nope, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think that's gonna cover everybody for this. Did anything happen to this cargo? Like I've been playing him a little bit more. Some more contact, some more power, a little bit better against lefties. Still not where he was to start the season, but or at least against lefties, he's not as to where he was.
Right. Quick rating.
Doing good against righties.
So 2 questions from the chat that I want to smack on here real quick. Jaco says 90,000 stubs. He looks like a rebuild, but needs a shortstop, first baseman, starting pitcher, and left fielder. Without seeing the rest of your team, Jaco, top of my head, I'd say Brandon Crawford or Francisco Lindor at short.
I was literally going to say Francisco Lindor at short. I've been playing against him, and he plays like he has way more power than he does.
I really like Brandon Crawford as of late. Mm-hmm. I've been using him sometimes. I started doing the Giants grind just to get the flashback Sandoval. He is just one of those guys that hits. I mean, he doesn't have great hitting, but he always seems to be on an inside edge boost. He's a lefty bat, so he's a little better against righties. Right now, he's at a +10 for all his stats. So, okay bat, really great fielding. If you want to go somewhere besides fielding, again, like TJ said, I don't think you can go wrong with Francisco Lindor. Mm-hmm. And it's an investment for the future, so...
And I want to hit on his first base and knock out Shuddy's righty bat off the bench for around 5K. Edwin Encarnacion. I don't know how you feel about that. He's got 72 contact versus righties, 96 power versus righties.
My own issue with that is that fielding is so terrible.
We're just talking about a bench bat. For Shuddy, we're talking about a bench bat.
Oh, no, okay, yeah. Bench bat I can deal with.
First base, playing him as your first baseman... Probably not.
Yeah, no.
But if you just want a first baseman that can friggin' mash, Edwin Encarnacion's your guy.
Yeah, if I was you and I had 90,000 for first base, I would go after a guy like Votto or Cabrera. You're going to spend somewhere. Votto right now is only like 23, 24, I think. Mm-hmm. Votto, whereas the Miguel Cabrera is at like 30. So. Jacobs is okay. Seager, Carpenter.
Might also go Rizzo.
Dawson. Yeah, I would think Rizzo, but I actually think Votto is a better version of Rizzo at this point. I do like. I mean, fielding wise, they're about equal. Rizzo's got a little more power. Votto's got a little more contact. Rizzo's got a lot more vision. So yeah, Rizzo.
They're a toss up, and they're right in the same price range.
Right. I would actually go lefty with that with the lineup you're showing me right there. He's got a bunch of lefties in the lineup already. Oh man, dude.
Then that's maybe when you go Miggy.
Yeah, I would probably say Miggy
Or
for you, Jaco.
can I just throw this out there?
Yeah, go for it.
Go work on the Brewers.
Yeah, the Brewers for Prince Fielder.
Get you that. It's a 96, right? So I guess you can't. I would assume you can't buy him.
No, you can't buy him. You can't buy him body.
But he's better than this Prince Fielder, who's a monster.
Right. I would go. I'm okay with that grind for Prince Fielder. If you're looking for now, I would say Miguel Cabrera, the live series. But if you're looking to grind for Prince Fielder. Shortstop, I think we both agree. I think Lindor is probably the play there. Unless you're going to start looking at flashbacks. If you're looking at flashbacks, I mean, the rookie Tulo is way too expensive.
We're talking about a short still?
Yeah.
I think he means he has 90,000 subs. He needs all that.
Well, I know. That's what I'm saying. Is I'm looking at something like around 30,000 maybe for a shortstop that you don't have to go and do another one.
I mean, that's why I like Lindor.
Yeah, I really like Lindor too.
Xander Gogert's also a great choice. He's gonna be like twice the price, but
and his defense is good. He's got 90 fielding, but 80 arm power.
You know what? His fielding's not as good, but the arm's kind of there now.
Yeah, the Corey Seager. Go ahead.
But but again, he's a lefty. You have a lot of lefties in that lineup.
But for Corey Seager, it doesn't really matter because it's not like he hits righties that much better. He's pretty even.
True.
When it comes to that.
But I mean, if you just want to be more realistic.
Yeah. So I would say Lindor, Seager for shortstop.
Yeah, or Bogaerts if you want to. If when you make your other purchases and you haven't made the shortstop pick, maybe go Bogaerts because he's got really great contact.
Right, and then one other position he needed: a starting pitcher and a left fielder. Starting pitcher, I would.
There's a lot of pretty cheap starting pitching out there.
Yeah,
like in the low 20s and the high teens.
I mean, you go Syndergaard.
That Bumgarner right now is 26.
Yeah, definitely. I would go Bumgarner over Syndergaard.
I do like Syndergaard.
You could go to the live series Strasburg for 16.
Mm-hmm.
I like him a lot, especially if you're a strikeout guy.
If you can handle that Cueto, he's not bad. I can't handle him.
Yeah, the K/9 kind of pushes. Well, no, he's got a cutter two-seamer. If you're a pitch to contact guy, the Cueto's good.
A lot of options.
Yeah,
I kind of want to try this Lester.
Pitcher. I have it. I just got it.
Is he good?
Flashback?
Yeah.
I have not had a chance to use him in live series, but you know me. You and I pitch differently, I think. I think I pitch to contact, whereas you're a strikeout guy, right? Am I wrong at that?
I don't know. Probably.
You have live series Tulo at short? Well, then I would keep live series Tulo at short.
Yeah. That Tulo keeps going down, doesn't he?
No, actually, he's turned around
now that he's hurt. But is he hurt or he's still alive?
He's nursing, but I mean,
if you can still play him. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the other choices we were giving him, live Tulo is perfectly acceptable there.
Yeah. And then starting pitcher, like I said, there's so many places you go with that. And left field, man, I wouldn't say Cespedes, but he's so overpriced right now.
Cespedes for the rest of us. I love me on Michael Brantley. He's super cheap.
I'm going to say this, even though I don't like, I'm never a big fielding, or I'm always a big fielding guy, and he's not. I'm going to tell you Ryan Braun is probably one of the better left fielders in the game right now due to his hitting. I love Starling Marte, but his power's down.
Mm-hmm. But he's got that speed.
Down.
Got that speed.
Yeah, he does have the speed.
Kind of got an arm. Plays better defense than Braun. I love Starling Marte. Haven't used him at all this year.
Right. I would say, man, I would say that the flashback cargo is down to 60. You'll buy Tulo again. What do you mean?
Maybe he didn't have the.
Oh, he had live series Tulo. Oh, he had live series Tulo.
Also, Yelich.
Yeah, but Yelich's power against, I'm just not a fan. You know what I'm going to say to you?
I mean, I'm just throwing out suggestions because he's got great contact, but it doesn't have the power. But like a Yelich or a Brantley, I like for super cheap, and then you can go and blow out the rest of those stubs on that position. Like a Brantley and Yelich are not going to hurt you.
I'm going to tell you should spend 47,000 stubs on Carlos Gonzalez. On the rookie Carlos Gonzalez. Use 30 on Miguel, and then piece your starting pitcher and your shortstop from that.
He's a right fielder, right?
He's a center fielder. for the Athletics, and then his prime series is a left fielder.
Lower rated than I'm looking.
Because that Cargo is probably one of the better outfielders in the game. The prime series, ton of power. Not unlike his live series car, can hit lefties, and really good fielding, good speed.
Is his mission doubles? Do you remember?
Might be. What is his mission? I would tell you his mission in 1 second while TJ vamps.
Yeah, I think it's doubles. Ooh, 80 hits. That's a lot.
Is it 80 hits?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Some of his missions are kind of tricky.
Yeah, I mean, but his live series is, or I mean, his prime flashback is 63, which, I mean, I'd rather take 5 days of playing some games against the Eddies.
True.
Than spend an extra 15,000, 16,000 for that.
Dude, just go get flashback Grady Sizemore, and then someone else.
Yeah, it's 80 hits with the rookie flashback, and then feed outfielders to your DD player.
Jacoby Ellsbury, basically.
And the best part is, if you don't like him, you sell him for like 90,
yeah.
and you make 45,000 stubs.
Yeah,
that's the other thing too. Let's talk about it real quick. And I know we keep pushing off this alias thing, but guys, rookie missions are the biggest stub builder you can do right now. You can get a rookie mission, do it for a week, come back, sell it if you don't like it. If you like the card, keep him. If you don't like the card, sell him. I mean, right now the profit margin for Carlos Gonzalez is almost 30,000 stubs for his prime series. Screw, you could do his rookie mission, sell the prime series, and then rebuy it and still make out on a profit.
Yeah, that's actually what I was kind of thinking about doing, Tula.
Right. I mean, you can do that with Tula too. Yeah, exactly.
I was thinking about selling the rookie at the high price, because the high price for the rookie was the same as the low price for the prime.
Right.
So I was going to try to pull that move, get the prime, then sell the prime, because there was a huge gap between the primes buy and sell.
Right.
And then use those earnings to go buy another Tula.
Well, the rookie is what, like a 35 or 25,000 35,000 profit margin, 110 and 145, right? So the
yes.
next step behind that is, let's say you do the mission for the Tulo. Now you're up at the 180, 209, right? You sell it for 205.
Then you go buy another rookie and start all over again.
You can't do the missions the second time.
Ah,
you can't do the second mission the second time. So, so you would still have to buy that. But I mean, there's money to be made in those flashbacks.